Okay. So you're right on some level. Hoes do a very good job of hiding it a lot of the time, and they do end up getting married a lot of the time.
They do.
But the issue, and I've asked a lot of older people this, like I've asked people like in their 40s, 50s, like what happens to the hoes? They get married eventually. They say, yeah, but they're the first divorced. So they leave.
Someone mentioned to me that women with tattoos are becoming more acceptable in our culture today, and that it's actually difficult to find women without tattoos, especially if you're dating, because most of them have crazy tattoos on their bodies. Now that some men have a fetish or an indicator of what is acceptable, they will say it's fine, there's nothing wrong with them. Women with tattoos don't have this defense mechanism, don't have that standard to uphold, so they're kind of on the fringe. You'll be cool with them in a conversation, and they'll be even cooler. Oh, she's cool, but that's the catch. If you are intuitive, if you are instinctive, a woman with tattoos should raise a red flag. What does the presence of discrete tattoos imply? The helter-skelter tattoos are completely illogical. She got a tattoo right here, a tattoo right there, a tattoo on her private parts, and the stamp all over her body. That's helter-skelter. They don't make sense and are poorly designed. Young millennials and Generation Z have taken the stance that, hey, this is normal. In fact, half of Generation Z and millennials have tattoos, with half of women in that age group having tattoos. Someone will say it's acceptable now, but you haven't lived through the 35 and up years. A responsible adult, now you have to go to PTA meetings, be involved in politics, go into an upper echelon of class. You haven't taken that leap yet? You don't understand. Oh wow, now I'm a mature adult. How does this affect me? You think, what's the big deal if you're a regular normie Gen Z girl or young millennial and you get a tattoo on your shoulder? Because it's fine when you go to the club, but then you get invited to a wedding and there's a tiger bigger than my head on the back of your scapula. But as a bridesmaid, you have to wear a strapless gown, which makes you look like a scab-peeling skeezer. I don't care what generation you are, everyone at that wedding will be like, thank you, that is disgusting. I'm starting to notice women with knuckle tattoos. You got tattoos on your knuckle, and you have no idea what it's like. It's kind of like whatever shade it is in, and it's some spelling like, okay, you're 22 now, okay, but do you realize those are your hands? You're always going to go out as a mature adult, wanting to be taken seriously. And they're not going to take you seriously with that. I don't care what your culture thinks about it. What you do when you're young will not carry over when you're older. You're not going to meet people who will be detrimental to your future. You're going to have a different mindset. You're not going to think young when you get older, and you're not going to like cookies and Rays for the rest of your life. Wait until you're older and you'll want to settle down with a nice guy. Half of you will change, you'll have a mind change, an epiphany, and a maturity issue. Now you're picking up your kids from school with tattoos on your twat, all the way up to your brow, and everyone is staring at you. Don't let your child be the class jerk, don't let them be bullied, and don't let them be the class clown. When they summon you to school, the teachers say, you know what, little Tavant has been having problems in class. Can you come here and we'll meet in the principal's office? And you show up to pick up wearing a bonnet, a skimpy dress, tattoos, and slippers. Listen, judgment is judgment. Whether you try to avoid it or not, they're going to judge you. They're going to look at you like this. This is what's going to happen. And they're going to prejudge you rightly or wrongly. It's what it is. Tattoos have been linked to high-risk behaviors by medical professionals and societies. We discovered a link between tattoo characteristics and 3 health-related outcomes: overall health status, having been diagnosed with mental health issues or sleeping problems, and risky behaviors such as smoking. How many times have you seen someone with tattoos who does not smoke? According to the study, those with multiple visible and offensive tattoos have higher magnitudes. In conclusion, our findings suggest that individuals with tattoos are more likely to engage in risky behaviors than those who are not tattooed. I know some people don't want to agree with me, and you're thinking, oh come on, you're old school thinking. But there is research. I believe that when it comes to women, there is data that shows that they are doing it because they are in pain, have experienced pain, trauma, or have mental health issues. Don't forget to hit the like button to help spread the word about this video. Thank you for taking your daily dose of red pills. And remember that a red pill a day keeps bad poker hands away. So have a good rest of your day and cheers.